YouTube? It's been a couple days. We made it to Austin this morning. Unloaded that stuff. Come up here to Waco, Texas. And we picked up at Caterpillar. Looks like we got buckets and stuff on back there. My opinion, it's a little heavy, but they said 27,000 pounds. I just kind of don't believe that. But we're going to scale it when we stop and get fuel. Something tells me we may not be able to by the time we get fuel. I may be wrong though. But we are on our way to Newington, Connecticut with this stuff here. And then Monday we're going to unload it. And probably Monday or Tuesday load up some theater shows, concerts, something. They said that's why they want me back up that way, so that we can get these shows on the road. So that's what we're doing. We're headed up that way. Money Man, let me say this first. Steven, my little man, I know you went to school this morning. You feeling a lot better. I love you, little man. Tyler. Love you, Tyler. I hadn't heard from you, so I don't know if you got your car running or not. Last time you said you were going to get spark plugs, and I ain't heard nothing else, so I don't know if you got your car running or not. Now, let's get on with business here. Money Man, you asked me, you said when you turn 18, you were going to buy a truck next year. You're going to buy a 379 Peterbilt. I can give you some pointers. First off, number one thing is make sure you know what kind of condition that truck is in. It needs to be in somewhat mint condition, unless you plan on customizing the whole entire truck. The interior really won't matter what it really looks like, especially if you're going to redo it. The most main important thing is check motor and transmission. Ask them for paperwork on a rebuild. If they say the motor has been rebuilt, ask to show documents of it. Ask them to prove that they done a motor rebuild. Look for if they did a counterbore, or if they even mic'd it to make sure it was level all the way across. Check to see if they bought any head for it when they done it. That's the key thing. Ask them about the transmission. See if it's ever been rebuilt. If the rear ends have ever been rebuilt. Get a really good maintenance report on it. That is the key. You could have a junky looking truck, but motor, transmission, and rear end wise be excellent. Especially if you say you're gonna customize it, rebuild it yourself. Save you some money. I mean, motor might be rebuilt, transmission might have been, either rebuilt or a new one put in, or a rebuilt one put in. 200,000 miles ago. The motor's been rebuilt 200,000, 300,000, 400,000 miles ago. Hey, that's good, as long as they show paperwork of it. If you get a cat motor, get I like my twin turbo cat motors. 6NZ motors are good. They're single turbos. Ask for the VIN number off of the engine, the it's a 6NZ, it'll say 6NZ. Ask them if it was converted to a 6NZ. Because you can take a twin turbo motor that's an MXS, BXS, I think, or an NXS. They can all be changed to a single turbo. My preferred is an MXS or an NSX. Or no, excuse me, an MXS or a 6NZ motor for a cat motor. Find one with a Detroit in it. Get the 60 series, the older model 60 series Detroits. 01 to 03. Preferably if you can get a 99 model, 98 model Peterbilt. That's even better because the Detroits and them are pre-emissions. They're a lot better. I mean, for a Cummins, honestly, I could not tell you what's a good Cummins engine. I've never really run a Cummins engine, so I really do not know. I run one Cummins years and years ago. It was M11 Cummins in a cab over. So I mean, you know, you can't go by that because it was 350 horsepower. Small cams coming. It did great up until it had a miss in it. You could never figure out what it was, but it wouldn't miss all the time. It would only miss when you're in a hard pull. And going downhill in straight shot, man, that thing run like a scalded dog. It's in a cab over, international cab over. Had the big tall sleeper. You could stand up in the sleeper. Had 2 beds in it. Loved that thing to death. Beat you to dadgum death. Bobtail. If you had a trailer in the low, man, that thing rode like a Cadillac. I'd really like to have me another cab over. But, you know, hey, we're not going to ever get one. If we do, it'll be after we get us another Peterbilt or a either after we get a 379 Peterbilt or a W900 Kenworth. I like a W900. We may buy one of those next. Just because of the simple fact I want one. I've drove one. Never owned one, but I drove one. But I want the big bunk sleeper in it because they're regular size 70-inch sleepers. To me, were not big enough for what I do and what I want. I want one that's bigger, that's got the couch in it, where I could actually put a table in it and sleep on the top bunk. It's all in preference, really. W900's got a long hood. They're taller. Somebody hit your front fenders in a Kenworth. They rip your fender all to pieces. And you had to buy a new hood. No. Their hoods and fenders are made together. So, I mean, it's... you had to buy it all, or they had to pay for it all when they do it. When they hit it. Peterbilt, they get the fender, they don't get it too hard. All you got to replace is the fenders. It's a fender, you know. Maybe if you're maybe a part here and there of the side of the hood where the fender mounts to. Most of that you can beat back out because it's aluminum. You can pretty much all the lights, stuff like that, you can pretty much, I think it's a 99 I know that the dash has changed. I think 99 you can buy bulbs to change the color of your gauges. Where I think 2000, 2001 and up, they're that little bitty bulb that I changed in mine, which I didn't change them, I just took them out and added, the bulb that I showed y'all. So, yeah, really, you need to think of all of that. I prefer one with the windows and the sleeper, so that I can see out at night, or if it gets cool enough outside, I don't have to run the truck and I can slide the windows open. This one here don't have windows back there, which it has an APU, so I'm not too worried about that. I could actually probably add windows to this. I've seen drivers do it, not on a Mac, but I've seen them do it on the Peterbilt. I've seen them do it on the Freightliner Classic. I might even buy another Freightliner Classic. I love that truck that I had before. It got me 6.5 mile per gallon, even though it had a big hood, but it had the big condo sleeper, so the top of the roof went up over. I could stand up from the driver's seat. I like that part, but I will tell you, I like this here too. I did move my 12s and I put them up here instead of over in the closet. They sound better up there. So I mean, it's all in preference really of what you want. Look around, see what you really want to buy. Peterbilts are high. Buy one for 20, 30, 40,000. Older model, if you're looking for one just to redo, I'd say a good price range would be 30 grand. And that's with the truck, motor, and transmission, having something done to the motor at least, rebuilt. When I say rebuild, I mean top to bottom, not just top half. Oh, we done the top half 500,000 miles ago, but ain't never touched the bottom. No, stay away from that, because you'll be doing a whole complete rebuild in there. To do a complete rebuild on a cat motor, that's right at about 35 to 39 grand, depending on how much you want to spend and what kind of parts you buy. Don't go cheap on a cat motor neither. If you do have to rebuild one, do not go cheap on one. Don't go for the cheap parts, because you just gonna screw yourself. Detroit, cheaper to rebuild. I think 15 grand you can rebuild a Detroit with Detroit parts. I have heard that Detroit parts are getting harder to get. I may be wrong. The guy that I heard it from may be wrong. You never know. And Money Man, anytime you want to ask any questions whatsoever on anything, anybody want to ask any questions,
I appreciate you getting over there.
Feel free to comment on it. I will answer it through video. This way it's all on video, and I'll answer it to the best of my knowledge that I can help you with. Can't remember who commented on it, but somebody commented and asked me if I changed my tachometer and speedometer lights out in my Peterbilt. No, I did not. I was going to attempt it, but was scared to because of the way the bulbs were and the way the motherboard was routed through there. I was scared to. I was going to buy an extra one, an extra tach and speedometer combo thing, that maybe the speedometer didn't work, but I could take the bulbs out, put the lights in there like that, try it. If it worked, then use mine and do it. Yes, that's more wires in the back of the dash. I do understand that. But if you know what you're doing and you're good at wiring stuff or soldering stuff, somebody even said that you can buy them little bitty bulbs. I mean, they're little bitty things that you can buy them on Amazon. Even put a link down in the description or down in the comments, because I went and looked at them. Told us what they were called. They look like they would work. I've got my hands and my ability to hold something that small and solder it, I can't do that. I say if CB shop would be willing to do it, they mess with all that little bitty stuff as it is, they may even have lights to change it. You just have to find the right one that would do it. So it all comes down to that on the lights, especially if you cannot take it off and there's no bulb sticking out of the back of the gauges, then it's in the motherboard. I took my bulbs out of the motherboard, just 2 of them. I have a video of it, of me doing that, to show y'all exactly which 2 bulbs to take out. If you want to look at it, be my guest. I'm not so keen on doing it, of taking them out and soldering new ones in, so I didn't do that. I come up with the next best thing that I thought looked good. Nobody would have noted if I wouldn't have done it. Wouldn't have did a video on it. It's a learning curve. You want somebody to do it for you, that gets expensive. Not sure how much a CB shop might actually charge you. I mean, they change lights in your CB stuff all the time. You find the right one or know one pretty well, he might actually do it for you and be like, hey man, yeah, I'll do that. No big deal. So that's what I say on that. I was gonna say something else, Money Man. It's a learning curve on taking a dash apart, sanding it down the right way, painting it, and putting it back in. I've seen a lot of drivers, a lot of YouTube videos of these drivers that want to paint their own trucks, do their own stuff. I've watched them do it, and then some of them use a rattle can. Some of them don't sand the dash. Then some of them do. I honestly would say don't use a rattle can, spray paint can. If you're gonna do it right the first time, not lag around about it. I'm thinking about, if I ever get a chance, which I'm gonna wait until this truck's paid for. We're gonna run it until it's paid for, and then we may park it and customize it ourselves. I have looked and I've looked and I've looked, tried to look it up, and I really have not found any Macs that have been totally customized by the owner itself, let alone customized anywhere. So it's kind of a toss-up. Do I want to keep this Mac? I like it. Don't get me wrong. It rides smooth. It gets me around. It's got good power. So I mean, why not? But there is one thing I do want to do to it. If I do keep it, would be the first thing I would do is, I haven't really seen many of them. Really ain't seen none of them. I want to take this Mack. It's at 236 wheelbase, I do believe. And I want to take and put it at 305 inch wheelbase. And just have a long wheelbase Mack. It'll be one of a kind. Nobody else, I don't think, has done it. My opinion, everybody does Peterbilts and Kenworths, Freightliners, decks them out. I've seen a few Freightliner Cascadians done up. I've seen a few other Peterbilts, 389s, 379s. They doing all them up. Okay. So they do all those up. We're going to put a hardwood floor in this as well. Hadn't decided yet whether or not I'm going to epoxy clear coat it like I did the Peterbilt floor. But I do know that, let's just set the group, that we are going to do a hardwood floor in this. It's going to be a little more complicated because the gear shift piece, the whole piece around it, does come up. So we've got to figure out how to do that to where we can make the hardwood floor. So if we need to get in here into this area, then it'll be easy to pull up. We may just cut us a piece out around it and do it like that. This way that piece will pop up and the floor will stay. And we're going to do the sleeper as well. You know, I got a lot of big plans, but we got to start making money first. We were making money, don't get me wrong, that we are, but we want to pay this truck off before we do anything. May take us a while, and if we start making enough money and we're ahead quite a bit, then yes, we will take and do a few things to it. I mean, we will add lights to it as we go. I'd like to add me some lights to the back of the cab first off. This way we can have purple lights on the back of the cab as well. I know eventually we're going to need an alternator for the inverter, the APU back there. To me, it just seems like it ain't working as good. We'll go to a parts store, we'll yank it off one day when we're at home, unless it goes out before then, but we will do that and go from there on that. We're actually headed up here towards Dallas right this minute. We're going to stop and get fuel where it's $1.99 a gallon. And I'm not going to pass that opportunity up to get fuel for $1.99 a gallon. No way, no how.
Are you running around the state? Yeah, go ahead there, Ricky. You look good. But going back that other way, I didn't see no traffic. Okay, over the Waco, we're kind of stopping and going through that construction. Just one way.
Yes, I don't ever cut my CB off. That's one thing I do. I keep my radio on.
Yeah, way down. There's a 130 when I met him.
This way we hear everything that goes on, so we're back up. We know. that. We watch four-wheelers and everything else because they want to cut over at the last minute, like the Peterbilt behind me just done. Knowing that he knows this is here like this, his rope splits. He's over here when he should be in this lane. But they wait till the last minute. All of them do it, you know. But like I said, if y'all have any questions, any comments y'all want to leave to ask questions about, something I did to the Peterbilt or something I'm doing to this Mack, feel free to ask, and I'll make a video on it and talk about it. And if I do anything else to the truck, to this Mack, I will show y'all. I may change the lights in here. I don't know yet. I'm gonna have to look at pull the gauges completely out and look. They kind of look like the Peterbilt gauges. If they are, then yeah, we can do them. We can change it to purple. I'd really love to have the purple. I kind of like those better. I have the lights in here with me. I have my solder gun with me. I could do it setting over a weekend. You know, no big deal. That wouldn't be a problem to do. The problem would probably be trying to figure out which one of them with the light switch. Which that's not really too bad either. So it's just all about touch and go. One more thing. You buy one, look at that frame. Make sure the frame on that truck is not rusted completely out. Because if it is, you bought a junk truck. Because you'll never be able to use it because the frame is too rusted out. Always look at the frame and see how much rust. You can have surface rust. But if you have rust to where there's holes going through the frame and it's rusted, walk away. If I think anything else, I'll throw it in videos. We'll get back with you. We'll do maybe a drive or something. We're going to drive it some at night, I do believe. Going to Connecticut, we're going to run 30 up to 40 into Nashville, take 40 all the way up to 81, hit 81, and boogie all the way up to Harrisburg, and then take 84 and run 84 over into Connecticut. I think that's the way it goes, at least into New York anyway. Yeah, they got me going back towards New York. But hey, it's all right. I'm making money. That's 1,700 more miles I've run. I'll be there by Monday. So the load I come out of Arizona, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, I get it out of there. The load I brought from Las Vegas over to Austin, that was 1,300 miles. 1,300 miles plus 1,700 miles get me there by Saturday morning, and then I can set Saturday and Sunday, or the rest of Saturday and all of Sunday. No further than I will be from delivering this, I can go over there and it not mess with my clock, and I can reset my 72-hour, my 34-hour reset with no problem. So that's our plan anyway. If we can just get down here and get rolling, stay out of traffic. Pick the wrong time of the day to be running through Dallas. But what can you do? They took forever to load it. So that's the art of trucking. But you know, hey, we haul general freight, and we'll haul anything. Big fit into a dry box, we're gonna haul it. If it's concert show, theater show, Broadway, musical, whatever, If it needs hauling, we're on it. We have the trailers for it. So I say we go for it. Which Clark does go for it. Where I unloaded in Austin, the guy said, man, you were here before everybody else. Yeah, I was. We strive ourselves on being number one in this business of doing these concerts and stuff. A lot of music singers, they do have their own drivers. They have their own trucks and own drivers. So we don't do theirs too often. If they have a couple drivers that are out, yeah, they'll call us and we'll do it. We'll do it without a hesitation. To show them, hey, you don't need your own drivers. Hey, us, we can do it. You know, just works that way sometimes. That may be wrong, it may not be anyway. We just steadily rolling on. But anyway, when I unloaded, the guy said we needed more, you know, we might need you again. So I give him Clark's contact information. I said, call Clark. Tell them, hey, we need trucks to move the show, move this, move that. We'll do it. And he said, yes, sir, we'll do. So, you know, hey, I try to get them some business. I mean, why not, you know? That's the name of the game. And I didn't run off the road. That was the road going back the way it should be. We were in construction. Anyway, like I said, if y'all have any comments that y'all want to leave, ask any questions, ask it. I got no problem answering it. Leave me a comment below. Like my video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will answer it without a doubt. Guess this guy ain't gonna move. He just wants to ride in the middle lane. That's something I can't stand. If you can't do 75 in Dallas or on the interstate where the speed limit is 75 or 70 or 80, don't ride in the middle lane if you can't do 65 mile an hour. If you're gonna pass somebody, pass them. That's fine. If they speed up on you, that's what we have a radio for. Hey driver, sorry about that. I didn't mean to hold you up. I'm gonna pass this guy, but he decided to speed up on me. Let me get back over and I'll let you on by and then I'll try him again. And I might say, hey, jump out there. I'll speed up, get in front of him, slow his butt down where you can get around him. Make him think twice about messing with drivers. You know? But anyway, like, subscribe, comment, anything, ask anything. If I can help, if I can give you pointers on it, I will. Catch you later. You're now in Little Rock. 5.1 mile stopping. We're gonna do a little drive video at 9. Some of y'all seem to like that. Trying to get me a GoPro, but I don't want to. I ain't gonna get too many subscribers. I don't know really what y'all past these, but we're fixing to jump off. Something tells me one of them is too. Apparently he's gonna stop on the before he gets off the exit. Apparently drivers don't understand there's one lane for turn right, one lane to turn left. All right, we're stop for tonight.